In the state of Maryland and the 24th District, we're faced with very difficult times. However, we're not without hope. We are blessed to have among us a man from the community who understands our struggles and has solutions for those struggles, who not only lives in the community but has placed his campaign office and business in District 24. He truly is someone who walks the talk with integrity and passion.
The reason why we want to do the campaign off right here is because we want to show everybody that we're not afraid of the people in the neighborhoods. We can bring better things to this neighborhood to help the people out. The only way that you're going to ever change things is you got to go to the places that need to be changed. And I think it's just important to, if you're going to talk about it, be about it. And that's what I want to be. I want to be about what I talk about. And I know bringing quality economic development to the community is going to uplift the community. It's going to make people feel appreciated. I believe that I got to keep the money here to let people know that I can't run. I can't run and talk about something that I'm not going to be about. I'm about bringing better business. I'm about keeping the money within the community and allowing our community to grow.
Thanks a lot. How y'all doing today?
And the 24th district is the fourth district outside of Baltimore. But we can bring changes. You know, it takes new, fresh faces, leadership to come out, just meet the people, let the people know that, look, you know, I'm here for you. I know what you've been through. I've been through the struggles.
Greg is the man. Greg is going to help us. He's truly going to help us. Young man, this is what I feel like now. The younger people, it's time for us to get them in there. They're not afraid. They'll think out the box. You know what I mean? And they've been through it. They know.
No more leftovers?
No more leftovers. That's what everybody's talking about.
No more leftovers.
That's what everybody's talking about. No more leftovers. You know what I mean?
This is what I'm talking about of the leftovers. I have everybody talking about what is the definition of a political leftover. But I'm gonna give you the illustration of political leftover. It's like when a family come together to have a large meal, and everybody sit around and feast off the meal, and at the end of the day, when everybody's ready to go home, some families take some of the food and go home with. And some of them take the rest of the food and they put it in the refrigerator. And all during the week, like Thanksgiving and all the holidays, we eat off that food each and every day till we get sick and tired of it. And that's what's happening in our community. We are electing these elected officials over and over and over again, over and over again. And you know what happened when you eat? Eventually leftovers get spoiled. And that's what's happened to some of these politicians. They have got spoiled. They don't come out and check on soup. They're not coming out checking on Fairmont Heights, and I know they're not going over there in some of these neighborhoods and checking on those people. That's why I'm coming out and helping these people, because you know what? When you eat leftovers and it gets spoiled and you eat it, it makes you sick. And that's what's happening. These people around here in Suitland and all these surrounding areas right now in the 24th district are sick, and they need leadership that's not going to be afraid to go to them and tell them, I'm fresh meat. You don't have to eat those leftovers no more. We're going to come with more innovative ideas. We come in with an agenda to help the people. And we come in with an agenda to help the minds and the souls of the lost people, the seniors who's getting misused and abused, the kids that's out there and giving them more hope than going out there selling dope in the streets. I'm telling you, 24th District, we're coming for you. We're going to do a lot of great things for the neighborhood. We're going to do a lot of great things for people. We're going to inspire the people. We're going to make this a movement that have never been seen before. Barack Obama was just the beginning. It wasn't the end. All for all.
The younger people, it's time for us to get them in there. They're not afraid. They'll think out the box. You know what I mean? I'm so happy about him. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm serious. I am so happy about Greg.
She's making me blush.
Yeah, but the truth is the light.
I think Greg would be an excellent politician, and he's been involved countywide, statewide, and through the whole metropolitan area. I mean, he started off with voter registration, voter education. He's worked in the county with the community as a community activist. He's dealt with a lot of local politicians, and I think he understands the game. He's been around politics a long, long time. He's been around me and a lot of other politicians to try to understand the game of politics.
This is Ebony Inn. This is where it all started. This is where, you know, at one time this was the premier thing for, you know, black politicians. Tommy Broadwater was like the senator here, first black senator. He inspired me to run. When I met him, you know, he said, you know, he gave me the nod and said, man, you got the goods. And then, you know, from sitting up in that office right there, he just schooled me about what politics was all about, what I should do. And he always used to tell me, just fight for your people. Like, Fight for your people. Fight for your people. You know, we have our problems up here, but this is like home. You know, a lot of these people know who I am. You know, so they think it's good. Like that. Like my man right here. You know, we just know what's going on. Basically, what's going on, what's happening. You know, everybody is supportive, very supportive of what I'm trying to do. So that's why I want to run, just to serve the people, just to serve the people.
I think he would have the people's issues at heart.
I really want this to be a movement, not just a campaign. I just want it to be a movement. And I want to inspire people that, look, regardless of what people say about you or what you cannot do, you can become whatever you want to be. Just have the right dream and have the right vision and have God with you. And this is why I'm doing it.
Mr. Hall and I have been working on the elimination of drug paraphernalia that is sold in our stores. We just were very successful in passing a piece of legislation that makes the county or puts the county in a better position to deal with that problem. So it makes the county accountable in the way of dealing with the stores that do these terrible things.
I just want to say thank you all, thank you, because by sending this message, lets these stores know that we're not having this in our community. We're going to stand and fight together as a community, and we're going to get them out of our community. People selling cigarettes in your community to your children. Cigars. That's right. And we don't need that in our community. Selling devices where you put masks on and smoke marijuana. And they don't care if you're 16, 14, long as they get the sale, they don't care. But we send a message to Annapolis, and we're going to make sure the council do their part, because we did our part. And I'd like to thank you all for that. Thank you. Thank you.
Just imagine this. If we make the hospital of Prince George's Hospital a diabetes treatment wellness center that people can come that have diabetes, we wouldn't even have to ask the state or the county to keep bailing us out of this hospital, because this will bring resources here that all people will come from all over. My mother had diabetes. She also had cancer. She also had congestive heart failure. So she had a lot of different ailments that plagued her. And but with that all being said, she was just a fighter. Just to talk about, how my mom and my dad was and how they was an inspiration to me for running for this seat. It just does my heart so well, that even though she can't be here to this day, or my father can't be here. I ain't gonna get emotional about it, but you just wanna, it's just one of those things, you just really wanna do well, so they looking down on me to say, he made it, with all odds, when all odds was against me, when people was telling me, you ain't gonna be this, you ain't gonna be that, it does my heart good that my mom and dad is looking down on me saying, that's my son, So that's why I have a real deep passion to serve. I just want to be the inspiration to the people to say, look, you can be whatever you come, long as God give you breath. You can become whatever you want to become at the end of the day. Just give me a chance. And I just thank God for allowing me to have that chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of our very own and the next member of the House of Delegates representing the 24th District, Greg Hall.